Elon Musk buys 9.2% of Twitter amid complaints about free speech. So, of course, the richest man on the planet has a problem with quote-unquote free speech, contract issues with Twitter, so he ends up buying 9%. Now he's a board member. It's really crazy to see the Elon Musk simps just flood the internet with praise that he's going to make Twitter a better place. Like they're all wearing "Make Twitter Great Again" hats. Not really, but I wouldn't be surprised if that's, instead of the red MAGA hat, it's the blue "Make Twitter Great Again" hat. Not to say that Twitter was ever great. Twitter has always kind of just been Twitter. It really hasn't changed much. Aside from, like, booting a guy who tried to be America's first dictator, a guy who tried to overthrow an election, like that guy getting booted, I can understand. That makes complete sense. And I don't know. Now that Musk is part of that company, like, he's a guy who really only cares about money, and is able to sell his ideas of making money from a perspective of it being for the greater good. And I don't know. So far, the only thing I've seen a proposal on Twitter is Elon Musk saying the blue check mark should be something that people can pay for $3 a month, which, in my opinion, would lead to people stealing identities. For $3 a month, you could be a verified this name, which I think is crazy. Like, my Twitter handle is my name, and I can't get verified. But with that, like, I mean, I don't know. I'm not paying $3 a month for a blue check mark, that's for sure. But on the other hand, people whose name is their Twitter handle should be allowed to be verified. Like, the fact that my name, Ray Taylor, on Twitter isn't verified or not verifiable is mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. But I don't know. I don't like paying $3. This is Elon Musk seeing, like, okay, well, if we just charge them $3, multiply that by the millions upon millions of people, that's just instant revenue right there. Just thinking of money. How can we make more money? Because that's all he cares about. It's just to hoard as much money as possible and then pretend like he's doing good things. Like he pays taxes or anything like that. Like electric cars are, like he invented electric cars. Like, or that electric cars are not bad for the environment at all. I mean, definitely better than gas cars, but batteries for electric cars are still mined in places that are, like, using... It's just, like, there's no, like, guilt-free form of transportation unless you're going to ride a bicycle or maybe, like, a Harley-Davidson. But anyway, Elon Musk, part of Twitter. Like, I've never... Like, it's weird how these things happen, and it's just like, I'm closer and closer to wanting to get rid of my Twitter, which I wouldn't necessarily get rid of it. Considering it's my name, I would probably sit on the name, maybe delete my tweets. That would be nice. If he... Like, fucking edit button. Even the edit button I get, not having an edit button on Twitter, because, like... Let's say there is an edit button on Twitter, and you put something out on Twitter, right? And it gets, say it's a popular tweet, right? I love brownies. Gets 100 retweets, right? If there was an edit button on that, then you could go and you can replace brownies with terrorism, right? You could say, change that statement to say, I love terrorism. And then now all the people that thought that they were supporting their love of brownies are now supporting their love of terrorism. Like, just the way Twitter works is, like, you can't... Like, having an edit button would change the context by which people would have commented or retweeted. Now, clearly, it would be nice if you could just fix a spelling error on the edit button. right? That would be nice. That would be like the actual positive use for it. But the negative use would be to like manipulate what people agree with or don't agree with in a very easy way by like editing the original statement afterwards. So I don't know. Elon Musk, it's insane that people are like just the biggest supporters of billionaires that wouldn't do anything to help save them if they were on fire. They wouldn't cross the street to piss on them to put the fire out. But they worship these rich people for what? Because they have money? Because they figured out a way to fuck the system? Because they started out with a bunch of money from their family? They treat them like they're like God worshiping these people just because they're billionaires. And it's disgusting. And it's just like standard culture. Because that's what they want. That's what the rich want. The rich want regular people to worship them as if they are better people. That way they can get away with not having responsibility for anything. But anyway, let's move on. Let's move past the Elon Musk stuff. New episodes of The Ray Taylor Show come out every single day. Subscribe on YouTube and everywhere our podcasts are found. Binge the full week over at inspireddisorder.com/plus. Buy Ray Taylor Show merch over at inspireddisorder.com. And follow the show on Instagram at Ray Taylor Show. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Peace out!
Today is the day where you wake up and you realize that everything that you've been dreaming about, everything that you've been wanting, every goal and wish and hope that you've ever had can become real. Dreams can come true. What you manifest in your mind, you can bring to reality.